Hello, folks, and welcome back. On this episode, we're going to cover the leveling of the Casita travel trailer, or any travel trailer for that matter, and the importance of it so that your systems operate correctly. The newer Casitas now come with a level on the front up here that shows you left and right, and then you also have a level on the side over here that shows you up and down. So what I did when I first got it is I wanted to verify these levels were correct. So what I did is I took a torpedo level and I set it on the tongue of the trailer here, and you show that it shows level, and the left and right on the actual trailer shows left and level. So I know this level is correct. And then on the for doing the up and down, just take your torpedo level and you want to turn it long ways on your tongue, and you'll see that it's showing the tongue is level here. And then when you look at the level on the side of the trailer, you'll see that it shows its level also. So I know that the factory installed levels are correct on the trailer. Now, not all trailers come with these, so what you want to do is carry a torpedo level with you at all times, and you can level using your tongue, or you can go in here and just actually put it on your floor, and you'll see that it shows that it's level here. And when we turn it left and right, you'll see that it's level here also. There is a little bit of difference here between this level and the actual levels on the trailer, and that's because the flooring in the Casita is not perfectly smooth. It does have bumps in it. Now that we've talked about how to tell if the trailer is actually level, let's talk about the reasons it needs to be level. First off is going to be your refrigerator here. As we talked about in earlier videos, this is an absorption type refrigerator. There's no mechanical moving parts in it, so it depends on gravity for the refrigerant to move throughout this refrigerator and keep the items cold. So that's a big reason that you want to have your trailer level. Now, it doesn't have to be perfectly level, but it needs to be close to being level. The second reason that you're going to have is because of comfort. When you're inside the trailer here, you're laying in the beds, whatever, you don't want to be laying to the side, and you don't want to be laying, with your head lower than your feet or your feet lower than your head. And then the final reason is going to be your plumbing system here. The entire plumbing system in the Casita travel trailer is designed to work off of gravity, just like any plumbing system. The plumbing system in your house is designed to work off of gravity. The water's got to drain down through these drains and into your actual tanks. A good example is going to be in your bathroom here, where the water has to drain off the little shelf where your toilet is down to the drain of the shower, so that you don't have any water build up around your toilet. Now let's go ahead and talk about why we want to level our trailer using our axle. We want to keep most of our weight on the axle and not on the jack stands. The axles are used to do the primary lifting of the trailer and support of the trailer. So we're going to use links levelers to put it up on, to actually raise it from the axle, and then use the jack stands to just stabilize it. You'll see from the bubble here that we need to go ahead and put about 2 links levelers under there. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Alright, the orange blocks that you see here are links levelers. They're like giant Legos. They go together and click together just like that. Now the flat pieces are the links leveler, and then the chalk portion there is a separate portion that you can buy, and I'll put that description in the link down in the description also. What you do is you can set these either up behind your wheel or in front of your wheel. It doesn't really matter while you're still hooked up to your tow vehicle. And you're going to take and set them up. Like I said, I know I need 2. So I've got them stacked up here with the chalk at the end. Now I'll go ahead and use my tow vehicle. I'll either back onto them or pull onto them, whether they're in front or behind the wheel. And then once I'm up on them, as you can see here, the one side of the child is chalk, so we'll put another links level in the front, put the other chalk on the other side, and now the wheel is nice and cradled in there, and it's chalked on both sides. What's nice about the links levelers here is how they hook together. You'll see that they're staggered as we put them together, so they're held in place. You can see the top one here, and it goes down, and right there it's hooked to both of them, so there's no way for these to slide apart. The whole thing is tied together as one unit, which is nice and secure for the trailer. Now that we're up on our links levelers and chalked, we'll go ahead and check the level, and you can see it's level here. So we'll go ahead and disconnect from our tow vehicle now that we're secure, and we'll level the trailer up and down. And the side bubble here shows that we need to raise the front of the trailer up just a little bit with our jack stand on the front. And once we do that, we'll have a nice level trailer. Once we've got the trailer level, we'll go ahead and put down our rear jack stands. And as you can see, we raised it up and we're now level. And then the final thing we'll do is go back and put the rear jack stands down on the trailer. Let's go ahead and talk about the links levelers that we used in leveling our trailer in this video. I had actually held off this video because I had some technical questions that I contacted the manufacturer about, and they got back to me, so we'll go ahead and put everything out now. Now, I carry 2 of these packs, which are the 10 packs of links levelers. I carry this, which is called the chalker dock, and what's unique about it is you can use it as a straight chalk, or you can use it for docking the front wheel on your jack stand. You can see how it's got the little indentation here. You can put, if you have a wheel on your jack stand instead of the foot, you can put it down in there and holds it stable. Now this is flat on the bottom, you'll see, so you can just set it on the ground and use it by itself. You don't need anything else with it. But what I had noticed is they also had what they call the stop and chalk, which is right here, and you'll see it's flat like a regular chalk on the front, but on the bottom it has this cutout or notch in the bottom. And I was curious about how this worked and how beneficial it was, and the company was nice enough. They went ahead and sent me a set of these to try out, so I'm going to go ahead and explain them to you. Now it gives you some unique advantages in that you can hook all this together and make the whole unit one solid unit to keep your trailer stable, and we'll go over that here in just a second. We'll go ahead and set up here how we had set it up in the video to stabilize and chalk our trailer. We had set the links levers out too high down here to lift our trailer up, and then on the back end over here we put the chalker dock down here, which was hold our tire, and then we backed up on here and we backed all the way up to the chalk, and then when we got finished with that, we took another links leveler down on this end, and then we put the chalker dock on this end, which turned around and cradled our tire between the 2 docks. Now when we use a chalker dock, you've got to use your extra links leveler here to keep it level. Now with the stop and chalk, it's unique that you don't need this extra links on the end right here, because the way the stop and chalk is designed, it just fits right onto the end of it here, and you just set it up and back up onto it or pull onto it, and it's interlocked so it's not going anywhere. And then once you're on there, instead of having to waste getting another links level out, you just take the other chalk and dock and put it on the other side, and you'll see that it's tied in. And you've got a nice simple cradle here to hold your tire. So the trailer's not going anywhere, and you don't need these extra links levelers, the 2 extra you would need to use the chalker docks. And with that being said, we want to thank Links Leveler for sending us these try out. The only disadvantage I see to them is you can't use them by themselves. You have to use them with the links levelers. But once you use them, everything is secure. All right, folks, well, the last thing I'm going to leave you is pictures of the last campground we were in. You'll see that we've got the chocks on the tires on this side. On the front up here, you'll get a glimpse where we've got the links levelers under the jack stand in the front. And as we come around to the side over here, I want to tell you that I appreciate you watching and appreciate your support. And you'll see that we've got links levelers under this actual wheel to level the trailer out. And then we've got, you'll see in just a second, links levelers under the actual jack stands in the back to give us a little stability. We hope this video has helped you out when it comes to leveling a Casita travel trailer, and we look forward to bringing more videos in the future. With that being said, we'll see you out there in the RV camps.